Thomas. She's fighting with Paulino. The 200 and 400 Olympic champions are a long way behind the winner, but who's going to get the slab? Naser wins it.
Hi everyone, hope you guys are having a great day. This past week and a half has shown incredible speed, distance, and strength in the women's 400 meters. I'll talk about the men's race soon in the next video, and thank you for that one person who viewed it. Track and field, we have a long way to go as far as media is concerned. So I am not sure if that is a debate, but I am very fascinated in the ladies 400 meters. We have such an interesting lineup of talents. My top 4 spectacular performances for the year have been Gabby Thomas, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Naser, and Paulino. I only have time to talk about 3 of these ladies, and that's just Thomas, Levrone, and Naser. And this is a reference to the spectacular Grand Slam event that took place last week in Jamaica. So who is your top favorite? Let me know down in the comments section. Let's do this first and dive into each runner's technique in this latest race. I want to start with Gabby Thomas, who came in second place behind Naser. Now, analyzing the race, Gabby Thomas ran with smooth, elegant style that looked almost effortless. She was tall and upright in her sprinting, using long, efficient strides that helped her conserve energy. While she doesn't always explode out of the blocks, she built up the speed steadily and proved especially dangerous in the final stretch. Gabby, known for chasing people down in the last 100 meters, often overtaking runners who went out too hard. Her form was clean, her pacing was smart, and she finished strong in this race, making her a serious threat in both the 200 and 400. Now, let's go to Salwa Eid. Boom! This lady was very aggressive from the start. I don't know what she had for breakfast, but whatever it was, I want some of that. She went out fast and hard, leading the pack within the first 100 meters. Her stride was compact within a rectangular square box frame and powerful. Incredible how this runner goes out with a lot of energy and drive, especially through the first 300 meters. Naser's strategy is to build a lead early and make others chase her. Even though she can fade a bit in the final stretch, her early speed and fearless approach make her one of the most exciting and unpredictable runners to watch. It's just breathtaking because it even takes me out of breath. I don't know if you have seen that cartoon of the rabbit Bugs Bunny with a stick on top of his head chasing a carrot. That analogy reminds me of Naser, just laser focused. And now, with my favorite this season being Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, it's all about control and rhythm. Her running style was incredibly smooth and efficient with every stride and perfectly placed. And there's no wasted motion, you know, how some runners go about jiggling and stuff like that. No, she doesn't go all out from start, but builds into the race with precision. Obviously, her heat was slow, but that's beside the point. What sets Sydney apart is her ability to stay calm and composed, especially in the final 100 meters where most athletes break down. And I'll put myself in that cap because after that 100, oh boy, that's a race. Whether she's running over hurdles or going flats in the 400, Sydney's form stays consistent and in rhythm. It's like boom, 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 boom. And she closes hard without ever looking like she's straining. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me conclude this by saying, awesome race to everyone here, including Paulino. Now, Gabby is a couple steps behind both Naser and McLaughlin-Levrone, in my opinion. This is not her gold race. That's the 1 and the 200, where most of you guys know in real life. But I definitely want to see Naser and McLaughlin in the same heat. At this point in time, Naser looks like she has the edge in a few hundredths, and that's hundredths with the THS, where we learned in middle school. Okay, a few hundredths of a second for this season. But let me know who your favorite 400-meter female runner is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know track and field. Leave in the comment section. And shout out to Talitha Diggs, who performed in one of those heats. It's always good to see a Florida person in that race. Love it, love it, love it. Coaching in Florida is great. If you guys have not gone to the school down there, Gators, please go visit, go check it out. And now, as of today, Monday, April 14th, 2025, from what I know or have researched, I have not found any major international track and field events scheduled for the upcoming weekend. The next significant events on the athletics calendar are April 22nd, you have United States Track and Field 1 mile championships in Iowa. Yes, Iowa. And hopefully Caitlin Toy will be in that event. Hey, she always brings social media to a boom whenever she runs. April 26, 2025, we have the Diamond League in China, making the opening for the 2025 Diamond League season. That will be so incredible. Hopefully the Chinese government does not tariff us with all the interesting things happening today. And April 27, 2025, we have the Track and Field Masters 10K Championships in Massachusetts. Who's that lady from Florida who came out a semester behind Tui? Boy, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Guys, I'm slowly coming back, but I'm at least energized about the space. Okay, so let me say by saying the end of April is set to ignite, in my personal opinion, the outdoor track and field season with a trio of meaningful races that, while different in focus, each will highlight the depth and diversity of the sport. Kicking things off on April 22nd, the United States Track and Field 1 mile championship in Iowa, as I said, will bring elite American middle distance runners into the spotlight. So I hope to see Caitlin Tui in that competition. This race isn't just a test of speed and endurance. It's a tactical battle where timing your kick is everything. These people just run and run. Athletes here often use the mile as a springboard for your 1,500 meter and 5K campaigns later in the season. So if you want to see if an athlete has got it early and if they have been training, this mile race is it. So pay attention. And though I like sprinting, I always loved long distance. I wish I had done long distance cross country instead of football. I just hated football, but we needed, some fast guys who are stronger now than me. Anyway, just 4 days later, on April 25th, the global stage takes over in the Diamond League meet in China. That launches the 2025 circuit season. This is where the world's best track athletes begin their chase for points, prize money, and bragging rights. Expect stacked lineups across sprints, hurdles, and distance races, as well as thrilling field events. And this is how you come in early. For a lot of runners, they come in late during the season. But for runners who want to start their season early and gain points, this is the event that they need to make sure they are registered by a certain time period. Okay? So any runners listen to this, make sure you register. Now, while the 1 mile championships are about national pride and shaping U.S. rankings, the Diamond League offers a global measuring stick, placing American athletes in head-to-head matchups with your international rivals. A strong performance here could set the tone for the rest of the summer. But if you guys have known me for a long time, I am about business. I am about getting your name out there. So the points are great, but when these athletes in America go overseas, it's about growing your brand. So hopefully they have that business mentality if they're performing in China, in Germany. China is like the biggest opportunity, and I hope they have some really serious agents who are familiar with marketing. Okay. And rounding out the stretch on April 27th is the United States Track and Field Masters 10K Championships in Massachusetts. This event highlights the longevity and passion within the sport, showcasing age group athletes who continue to compete at an elite level. While it may not receive the same media buzz, it serves as an important cultural trend in track and field, remaining fans that the sports isn't only about the young stars or Olympic hopefuls, it's all about decision, lifestyle, and lifelong competition. To have longevity in the area of long distance, you got to stay fit. You can't be eating donuts. You can't get away with the crappiest diet. You have to stay controlled of your body. All right, that's one of the things I like about long distance. And though the 10K doesn't get too much attention, I noticed when myself as a social media, a track enthusiast, talk about long distance racing, it blows up my social media because people are saying, hey, this guy looks like a sprinter. Why is he talking about long distance? So that's a market that has not been tapped, And there's a saying that hip hop starts to trend somebody in track and field is going to connect that dot. Maybe it's me if I have time to do more 10K videos or 5K or long distance, middle distance, anything past a mile. Great. I can't wait to talk about it, but I'll definitely try my best to bring it up in this channel, because whenever I do, that audience spikes up. So I definitely know there's a market for long distance runners still in social media. And if you guys have not started a social media channel, I really encourage you to put your passion, put your energy. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're not comfortable getting on camera, that's fine. You could just do a podcast and just talk about it. It's just easier, just getting a mic and just talking. All right, guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you watched to the very end. I greatly appreciate it because it helps the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.